Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Stadium. We are halfway through the basketball version of our stadium at the moment. If you're new to the channel, we've basically got a stadium that stays the same all of the time, but we can swap out with just the typing of one sentence what the stadium actually holds in the middle. So far we've done football, or soccer if you're American, we've done ice hockey, we've done monster trucks, monster truck derby sort of center, and we're now doing basketball. The court is completed. The only problem is we've got a lot of space on either side, because obviously basketball courts are a lot smaller than football. If anything, this is like way too big in like scale wise, but we wanted to fill it up nicely. And as you're sort of walking around this court, it feels about right, although it is probably way too big, or is way too big. But to fill up this side here, we're going to be doing some stands. These seats that we've got in the stadium are great, but for this court, they may be a little bit too far away to be able to see everything nicely. So we're going to put some seats down either side. We also need a commentary area, which is what I forgot last episode. We've got the benches here for the two teams. On the other side, in the middle, we're going to have a commentary box. Now, I've been looking at some pictures of basketball courts, you know, or basically stadium interiors, and it turns out that on the commentary side, there's a little bit more room. The benches, the player benches, are very close to the court like we have here. But on this side, I suppose if the ball bounces, it gives the commentators a little bit more time to react and not get hit by it. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to bend out these advertisements just a little bit. Nowhere near how much my mouse was then, just to sort of get around it. And then we can put some nice straight seats down either side. That'll take up a load of room. And then we might put a little bit of a pathway around it just to finish it off. I'm not quite sure yet. So let's first turn the shaders off and take away an area. Let's go with that one, that one, that one, two more. My phone just pinged. That sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure that we were doing 7 blocks, right? Let's get that one, that one, that one, and that one. They're the 4 blocks that we're using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's close enough. I'm happy. All right, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to make from here to here, this block, which is 159.8. 159.8. And then our commentary table can go in here. Now, what do we want for this? Stairs. Let's go with a stony-like table, like a grey, nice, modern-looking table. And then for the seats, let's go with the couch. These ones. Let's go with the red, because obviously that's the colour of our sort of stadium here, is the red and the white. So let's go there, which is 3 blocks in. There, slab to go along here. A nice long one, because there's always a few commentators on here. And then we'll have one there, and then a little double one in the middle. That's pretty cool. I can imagine now with some cameras like focused on them. I need to move it back a bunch though. I forgot about that. Let's build it again, but back here. There, and there. There, and there. That's better. And then put these in here, there, and back here. There we go. So it gives the commentators a little bit more time to react if the ball comes bouncing towards them. I like that. I would like it one block. I would like it one block forward. There we go. Okay, now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. That one, and that one. Space to walk around the back. Yeah. Okay, so let's get some seats, and they're going to be nice, straight, nice, simple seats. I'm going to start them here, and then when we get back to this height, it's going to be a nice straight run. And I think we've got enough room here, because we really want to fill up as much space as possible to do a stair, and then a block behind it as a walkway. And I think for the block behind it, we're going to use this one. And for the stair itself, for the seats itself, I think we're going to go with either dark oak or spruce. We used spruce for the benches. So yeah, I think I'll use spruce again. So what we'll do is we'll put in, let's put that way down. We'll leave 2 gaps here, 3 gaps, I think, for a walkway, and 3 gaps around the side there. So we've got a nice little sort of walkway that will do a different colour. And this can go all the way to 3 blocks before the end. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then this is going to go here. I got an idea. Like that. And then I'll probably take away the 2 end ones because we're going to want to have some sort of barrier in there. Otherwise it's going to look like it's floating a little bit. That one. And then a block. You know what? There's an even easier way for me to do this. A really easy way for me to do this. I'm going to grab... I'll just grab one of them. And I stand here. Copy. Paste. There we go. So I can now just bang in a few of these. How far back do we want to go? One more? One more back? That looks about right. That feels about right. So then we'll come down here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If I stand right here, this should give us that nicely in line. Yeah. That one. That one. Go up the stairs. That one. That one. Perfect. And then we'll just fill up the middle here. But we have this sort of floaty look. So let's get rid of this end one. And we'll do a red and white design. So we'll start with red at the bottom. And I want to go... Oops, we only need to go to there, isn't it? I think we only need to go to there. And then we'll go with white up to there. Just for the minute, because it's going to continue on round. Somehow it's going to do that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I got it. So we grab the red. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave 2 blocks there. I'm going to have to. I might move all of that forward by 1 to get around the problem. Take this one away. Good. And the white goes here. Okay. And then this goes straight along the front here. This is going to be the walkway that joins the 2 together. And then the white goes along here. Sort of like how we've got at the front, isn't it? You know, the same sort of design that we've got actually to get into the stadium up those stairs. Like that. Perfect. We don't need those 2 blocks there. I shall move this forward by 1, which does mean we then have to move the stupid commentators again. Yeah, I am going to move it again. Once more. That one. And here. I like having the 1 block, these 2 blocks behind the chairs. I think that looks nice and neat. Still got a nice distance between. I'm very happy with it. Okay. Get some iron bars, I think, instead of glass panes for this. To go up here, just as a little bit of a safety rail. And then down the side there. And then we can just stick in our chairs again to join up these 2. I will have a safety rail at the top as well at the back. I'll have that one. That one. Stick these ones in here. The other side is going to be even easier because it's just going to be a straight line. We don't need to worry about things getting in the way. So that one and this one. Can he do it all the way? He had the he had the pattern in his finger. Perfect. That looks really cool as well, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to need the barrier, this same barrier on the side and sort of wrapping around the back. I think that's sort of as high as I want to go with it as well. I think we've sort of got a good distance here. Let's get that red one and the snow back again. So this is going to go back to here. Perfect. Let's just run around with the red first, and then the snow blocks will be nice and easy and simple to do. Oh, stop missing blocks. Can't be too much further, can it? Ah! Ooh, 1, 2. I need to remove 1 line here. Oops. Like that. There we go. I'm doing this because then I keep this 3 blocks from that one to this one. it's just going to look neater later on, and not really going to make too much of a difference now, but later on, when we do a little bit of a walkway around the side, it will make a difference. So we'll do the same here. Remove that line. Put those down there. Wonderful. White goes there. 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 And there. I don't want to do red at the top, I don't think. We can grab that one. Go all the way along here. To there. Replace air with snow block. And then do this little side by hand. Not there. Did I do that right on the other side? I've got a feeling that I might have done something wrong on the other side. And then the iron bars go nicely up and around. I think it's nice and simple. It looks really neat. It looks temporary, which is what we want. Obviously, this isn't a permanent fixture in the stadium. This is something that's put up for special events, so we don't want to make it look like these seats are always here. And I think doing it like this looks like they could sort of be collapsed and taken down and moved on to the next area, the next stadium that they play at or whatever. Okay, I did do it right on that side. Yeah, looks really neat. I think that really suits. So need to do the same thing on the other side. What we'll do is we shall grab a full length section, because I don't need to worry about going around a commentary box anymore. So we shall copy, we shall rotate. No, I should just flip east. Leave 1, 2, 3 blocks. Remember that. Stand in line here. 1, 2, 3 blocks. Do I stand here and paste? Yes. And then how many up do we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the red and the white needs to go around there. I'll do that, and I shall be back. Alright, now it's looking a little bit more full, a little bit more complete, right? Don't you agree? I think so. I want to use this darker clay now, this one, as the pathway that goes around where this grass is, and I think around the back as well, around the back of these seats. Shouldn't be that hard to do, as long as I don't get giant frame lags. So let's go from here to there, 159.8. Set 159.8. And what I'll do is I'll just do a little section of this first, like I'll do half of it, make sure the colour's right, make sure it's not too dark. I'm a little bit concerned about this one being a little bit too dark, so if it is, I'll use the lighter one and change those to the darker ones, but I hope this should look okay. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I like that. And then using the lighter colour just to mark the outside of the sort of play area, I think is pretty good. So let's go around the front here, from there to here. The same up this way. Nice and straight. Same along the back here as well. So it's going to go right up to there. And then this should just pop in around here. This looks so cool on the map, doesn't it? Yeah, I love it. And then I think we're going to go around here as well. And then I'll put a little bit of a border in. Oh, what's going on here? Look at that. Oh, I know when I done that. Yeah, I know when I done that. That's when I changed, when I made a plain centre. Is when I've done that. It's probably done that on every corner as well, to be honest. It doesn't really matter that much. Can I see it on the map? I can't see it on the map anyway at the minute. So I can't tell if it is. There. To there. I'll check on this corner here. We might as well fix it while we're at the corners anyway. There. It looks a lot thinner on this side, but it's not. I don't. I really got quite confused then. That one. And then do the same around here. And we need an entrance as well. And a way into the actual court. I know the advertisement boards move, but I think I want an actual opening on it. 1, 2, 3, yeah, good. And I might do a little semicircle design with the court style colours on these ends. I was thinking about this off camera. And I thought, oh yeah, that could look nice. So let's just make an entrance in here. from there to there. And then I think what we're going to do is I'm going to bust a hole. It only needs to be sort of 3 blocks wide. It can even be that block to do that, I think. Just sort of... Ooh, or... What if we take these out? Ah, these 2 blocks go so well together as well. Yes! Okay, now I like that. Okay, so we've got the entranceway in. You can imagine all the music, scoring and everything. Perfect. Okay, definitely need some sort of surrounding wall. I don't like how the clay transitions into the grass. So we need some sort of... It only needs to be a little wall, like another sort of block with a slab on top. Red might... It might be too much red if we do it red. Brown clay. We've got brown clay in the advertisement board, so that could work. Brown clay with quartz on top. It blends into the path quite well. Let's just do a little section of it and see what we like. Let's go around this corner here. And if I do like it, I shall do the rest of it off camera. Because I'm not going to go round twice around the perimeter of this with you guys watching. That would be boring. Let's just see. Oh, it's like chocolate. So back here. Yeah, that just divides it up really nicely. Okay, I'm going to do that all the way around. I should be back. It looks so smart. It looks so smart. I thought the basketball court would have been one of the more dull looking ones. But I actually think I prefer the look of this to the ice hockey one. And I really like the ice hockey one. It looks so neat. Okay, now what we need is to get rid of this lighting glitch that's driving me insane. We need a scoreboard that drops down from the top here. This isn't going to be easy because it's actually quite a long way down. I have basically one idea. And if this doesn't work, I'm not going to bother doing a scoreboard down here. They'll just have to use the big scoreboard for it, which obviously isn't perfect. But I want to do something like this. And then have these coming down the side just so it looks like it's all sort of one. They look like just cables and wires and that kind of business. And this is going to have to drop down a really long way. So instead of doing just one line of cobblestone walls that goes down, which I think will look too thin and flimsy, what we're going to do is we're going to get to the middle point, which I think is here. Seems about right. I'm going to put in this block and something like this block, and we're going to put in that one, and that one, and I'm going to go down with these ones to around about the height that we want it to be. You know, that's not too far off. And then I want these cobblestone walls to go down all 4 sides. That way it looks a little bit thicker, a little bit more trunkier. I'll put more around the top here as well, so it just looks like it sort of smoothly transitions through it. I like the idea of like using the same rails and having different attachments on it for all the stadiums. It's a really cool sort of idea. They should, if they haven't got it in real life, they should do something like this. Like that. And then down here. Okay, so that's about the height that we want it to be. Then I'm going to go back to this clay one. And I want it to be, I think, a 5 by 5. So we're going to go around one more like this. Now, I was looking at pictures of these scoreboards. And these scoreboards have a shape that we can't really do. We sort of done it with the football one. Oh, hang on. We sort of done it with the football one. Where it goes down in like a trapeze shape. Which is really hard to do in Minecraft. So we'll have a crack at it. But it's going to be something like that. And then that again. If this is too low, I can always very easily shift it up. And then that. And then like that. You know, that works. That's not too bad. And it's a pretty good height as well. Like, if I'm sitting down on any one of these rows, that's actually like a pretty realistic view, I feel. I feel like everything's pretty well scaled, you know. I'm very, very happy. Alright, so on the top here, I don't want any like repeaters and stuff like that we have on the cameras. It's just a scoreboard. But we can go with some buttons in the corner. Like this. Just adds a little bit of detail. And then how are we going to do this? Do I change this up to black as like a screen? And this one, and then put like a cobblestone wall or something down in the corners just to split the four sort of different TVs up. Really hard to see if you've placed the block or not, because these are very void black, aren't they? Like that. And then the cobblestone walls just drop down the side here. It's another nice grey. Sort of just sets up more shading. But yeah, now it looks like 4 screens in there instead. What if we got some slabs? Just to go around like this. Okay, now that's cool. That works really, really well. I think that's it for the basketball stadium. I could do some more stuff around the side here. I was thinking about doing like a little semicircle, but there's not really any point. I think I like it like this. I think it's got everything I need. Ended up being a lot bigger than I thought. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. Let's just have a look with the shaders on here. I want to see the sort of screen and everything. It looks really like shiny now. Really, really cool. That's so cool, right? Yeah. And he jumps. And he scores 2 points. Alright guys, see you in the next episode.